Now, one thing that you can do with spreadsheets, which is very helpful, is to look up something. You have information and you want to look up something else. For example, here's our list of students and teachers, homeroom teachers. And I want to find, I want to fill in the information here with the room that they're going to be in. What homeroom are they in? Well, what I made over here, if you remember, I made this table that I called teachers. I named this range teachers, and it has the teacher's name and the room number. And I want to be able to fill in the room number here for each teacher. Okay, now obviously you could just say, okay, well, Jennings, look over here, okay, that's 210, and then just type 210 in there. But we've got 50 names here. I don't want to have to do that. And then if this were to change, like if we were to move Mr. Gleason to room 400 or something, then I would have to go down through here and change all of them. What we would do instead is called lookup. And this is a very powerful tool in Excel, which you may be using a lot. So let's think about how we would use lookup. What I want to do is I want in this cell, I want it to look at this name over here, and then look in this table, find that name, and then give me the number here that corresponds to that name. So in this case, I want it to say, okay, find the name that's here, Jennings. Okay, here's Jennings. Put 210 in this box and write down the row. So here's how you do that. We're going to go here, and I'm going to use my function wizard to do that. So I click here, click the FX up here. It brings this up. And what I want to do, it's called VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. So I'm going to go, and notice here it is. So I click OK. Now it brings up this screen. This is where you can enter the information that you need. Now, if you happen to remember all of it, you can just enter it right into the formula bar here. But this fills it in for you. Okay, so first, the lookup value. Lookup value here is what are you looking for? In this case, I'm looking for whatever's in this cell right here. So I could just type B2, or I could just click on it and puts it in that box. Now, table array. Table array, and it explains it down here, is a table of text, and it could be a reference to a range or a range name. Well, if you remember, I named the range. That's the table over here. Okay, this is where I'm going to find the information. I named that teachers. So I typed that in that box. Now, column index number, call index num. That means, okay, in this table, which column has the information that I want to return? That is, that I want to fill in the box. Okay, and it's a little bit counterintuitive, okay? It doesn't go by K and L. It means, okay, in the table, this is the first column. This is column 1. This is column 2, right here. So column index number is 2. I want it to come back with the information there. Okay? Range lookup, you don't have to worry about that. That's optional. There's a special reason for it, but you don't need it here. So I'm going to click OK. Notice now, it said OK. It looked up Jennings over here, and in this box, it put room 210. Here's the formula up here. And notice what happens. If I take this, copy it, and then I'm going to paste it all the way down. When I do that, Notice it filled in all the right numbers. It says Hannenberg. It found Hannenberg over here. That's room 212. It found Myers over here. Myers is room 110. Okay. So that's how you use the lookup function. That's a very powerful tool. It's a little bit complicated to figure out, but if you just follow that wizard by clicking here on FX, you'll be able to use the lookup tool.